Guys, I have so much cool stuff for you to see this week, so just stay tuned, keep watching, don't miss out. What is up, Big Forehead Nation? I don't know if I'm really starting the video off like this. I think we should have a better name than Big Forehead Nation, but anyway. Today it's an absolutely beautiful day in Bangkok. There's lots of sun, as you can tell by my skin leaking. And I'm just off today to Yokkao for the first time, so I'm gonna have my first real session there. So before training, I go to a cafe near the hotel, just chow down some pad thai. Beautiful stuff. So yeah, this is what I love about Bangkok, and I'm like so humble, right? So this is the street. Right across it, it's just a small sign to Yokkao. So yeah, that is where we're going right now, my friends. Alright guys, welcome to Bangkok, welcome to Yokkao. It is hot and we're surrounded by some of the most high level Muay Thai that there is. So let's get right into it. Today we're going to be talking about some of the basic tips I've picked up while training in Thailand, and we'll mainly focus on the stance and the Muay Thai kick. So the first thing we're looking at is the stance. As you can see, Kru's demonstrating his style of being light in your feet, being dynamic and reading your opponent at the same time as disguising your next strike. He's kind of frozen up there to show that being rigid will mean a fixed target. One of the main things that Thai trainers emphasize is being relaxed. They say sabai sabai continuously, and this is a basic tenet of the stance. I've actually found it's much more complex than it sounds. Simply put, it's being fluid. So don't stiffen up and be rigid. But again, it's something that is continuous and it takes years to hone. You're continually working on it. Another point is distance, which is always important, but in Thailand they're acutely aware of both distance and weight distribution. So here, Kru's keeping me aware of distance as I learn how to shift my weight for a proper Muay Thai kick. A second point under distance is properly extending when performing a strike. So here Kru is getting me to fully extend my cross and extend my hips while kicking. There's that saying about boxing that it's a game of millimeters. It's the same in Thailand, of course. Try and extend your strikes as much as possible so you make use of all of the reach and leverage you have. Oh yeah, and one more thing. That is the sound of a real Muay Thai gym. If you don't hear ooey and oi in the background all the time, that ain't it, chief. This principle of extension applies to all strikes. So here, Kru's demonstrating that you should swing your arm down to act as leverage for the knee. You can see his looks like a spear coming towards you. Here, he's showing that you should swing your arm and get maximum leverage with your hips. Really push that knee through. So, after all of those demonstrations, now it's my time to show them what I've learned. And there's absolutely no way I could get anything wrong, right? Yeah, it's the other way around. But you know, you live and learn, so let's go one more time, back into it. Boom jab, boom cross, and that's it. Boom. So let's make sure it clicked. Hey. Okay, so on to Muay Thai kicks. So the main thing I learned was to extend your hips up and forwards, so you lift up onto the ball of your base foot. And another difference to kickboxing is that you try not to bend your legs, so you keep it as stiff as possible. At this point, I haven't quite learnt it, but you can see that the power comes from a thrust forwards and upwards rather than a rotation of the hips or a flick of the leg in, say, Taekwondo. Here, Kru demonstrates the Thai double kick. The first one should draw a reaction, and then the second one should powerfully kick through the opponent. It's not a bounce of two successive kicks, like in kickboxing, but it's two separate kicks. So you can see I'm really trying to adapt to the Thai style of kicking and thrust my hips up and forward, which is different to how I've learned to kick. The Thais are also very careful with how they place their feet after kicking, which is an aspect that gets overlooked, but it's really important. If you aren't careful with placing your feet, let's say you let your leg drop naturally, it's really easy to be swept. Just generally, I've seen the high-level fighters very quickly analyze how people shift their weight. Good footwork will lessen the risk of you getting caught off guard and getting hit, or just being too slow to react because you need to shift your weight in a different manner. So lastly, Kru threw in the chopping downward elbow and the up elbow, which I'm still new to at this point, and you can see, even though they're new strikes, he's very focused on me learning how to maintain distance so I can set up the next strike. So here, he ushers me back after the knee so that I can throw the back kick. And that's it. A lesson with a genuine and caring Kru with excellent technical knowledge. We'll definitely be seeing more of him. Yokkao. Guys, oh my days. I've just had my first session at Yokkao. I'm speechless. It was amazing. Honestly, I'm sorry if I'm coming across as like overly hyped, but holy moly, so many things happened. I've got a lot of great footage, so I'll share it with you guys. But essentially, it was just a group session, but like midway through, Saenchai comes out and then he's like, oh yeah, you, and he shows us one of his fights, like one of the techniques he used, and we start drilling it, and he starts personally instructing us on how to do it, and we take like one by one, we take turns to do the technique. It was amazing. It was holy shit. It's the first day, but just already I've had my mind blown. That's one less thing off the bucket list. I'm speechless, honestly. I've never experienced a gym that is so playful and so family-like, yet at the same time so deadly. You have these like killers that are just always cracking jokes, treating you like a family. Everyone is so friendly and so playful. I'm blown away. And I mean, of course there was a language barrier, but the way the trainers here teach, it's not with their words so much, it's with their actions and with their bodies. So whenever they explained something, it was very, very clear. I would just look, and they demonstrated a few times. Sorry guys, I had to move. I was being like lit up by mosquitoes. But anyway, that was my first day. Trained by Saenchai on my first day. Flipping nuts. I'm overjoyed. I'm so happy. I can't believe it, to be honest. Oh, little kid riding a motorbike. That kid's a killer as well. I don't know if you saw him. That kid, he was working on the bag. I think if you follow Saenchai's page, you might have seen him in some of the videos. But yeah, what an amazing group of people. Holy moly, guys, the flavor from the seafood soup is so intense. It's filled with prawns, squid, kale, the bottom of the squid, which is my favorite, and the grilled fish is just so tender and just really fresh. I don't think I paid more than around 300 baht for all of this, which is roughly about English pounds. I'm not gonna lie though, the spot is so easy to overlook from the street. It's like an open air hall, but the food comes out piping hot and super fresh. So yeah, I'm eating good tonight. And that's it for this week's episode. So thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, whatever you want. If you liked it, you can like it. If you really like it, you can subscribe for more. If you didn't like it, then don't watch my videos again. Get away from this channel, you... No, I actually, please like it. Just leave it like on autoplay. Just keep subscribing, just hitting it.